Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So I had a lot of positive comments on my last heritage video using older black and white photos. And so I decided to continue. A lot of you had mentioned you wanted to see more. So here is another layout. I am using the Heritage Collection. I think it's by Maggie Holmes. I have the project pad that you saw in the beginning. And to be quite honest, there's this really nice wood grain paper that I really wanted to use, but I decided to kind of challenge myself a little bit and use this white background paper that kind of has the bow and I don't know, I'll call it ribbon around the outside. Which I actually really love the paper. So what I decided to do is cut one of the plain cardstock papers from the project pad down and so that it fit inside of the ribbon there. It kind of just allowed me to, I guess, almost have a smaller layout. You know what I mean? Because I knew that I wasn't going to use the inch and a half from the outside. I think it ended up being about a 10 by 10 middle piece. There were these really cute tags in the kit or the project pad, so I wanted to use those. I thought they were good because I believe this is my husband's great grandma and great grandpa. And so I don't know, I just liked having the little girl and the little boy, and they kind of looked in on the right sides for this picture. So then it was kind of okay, now what do I do with the background? I didn't really like the options in the project pad to add to this light pink. There was a navy-ish paper with small florals, but that, I don't know, it's a lot of, the background is black and white, so I didn't really want to use navy. And then there's that really loud yellow floral piece of paper, but again, I kind of want to fussy cut that, so I didn't want to use that. So I actually went through my Not Just for Boys Kit Club box. I kind of have all those kits sitting right next to my desk, and I found this paper. I believe it's Jen Hadfield, maybe from the Avenue collection, and it was black and white, so I thought that looked really nice. And so I decided to just make a strip kind of to anchor down the picture and the tags. And then I decided to use this really pretty blue to back the photo. I thought it made it kind of just pop out a little bit extra. And so the sticker sheet in the project pad had this nice title, Life is Lovely. And I thought that was just perfect. And it was honestly the right size, the right width. It was like it was meant for this layout. I tried to really center the picture and then in doing so, center the title up above. So I put down the tags, I glued those down, and then I decided to pop up the picture, possibly to do some layering. Otherwise, I just thought it would be nice to have some dimension on this layout. So I did end up doing that. And really, the only thing I have embellishment wise for this heritage is the sticker sheet. So it was a little challenging, to be quite honest. As you're going to see, I do change things up quite a bit, but in the end, I absolutely love this layout, and I'm kind of sad it's my mother-in-law's scrapbook and not mine. But so here are some of the embellishments. So here is what I'm working with, and I put the houses down. I knew I kind of wanted to do a horizontal sort of layout. So I put the houses down, and then I needed to figure out kind of how to embellish otherwise. There's these really nice floral pieces that I like. And so I'm kind of just trying to figure out where I want to put them. And I knew that, I kind of wanted to go up a little bit because the title is the only thing on the top half of the page. So I did want to kind of embellish upwards just a little bit. And And then I decided to layer those 2 flowers. I was going to try to make the houses work on the other side. Like I said, I wanted to make it kind of a horizontal feel. I just did not like the way the houses looked over there. It just seemed off balance to me. So I hopefully did not ruin those. Hopefully the stickiness will stick for another layout. And then one thing I kind of like to do to take up space is with the tags, I like to use twine and, have that come up. I feel like it just is the right amount, I guess. I really didn't want to embellish the top too much. And so as you can see, it kind of just fills in a little bit of space up top. So when I was looking through my Not Just for Boys Kit Club box, I found this piece of, I don't even know, ribbon, I guess I'll call it. And it was black and white, so I liked that. I am going to be quite honest, that red tape down at the bottom, I just bought that from Tuesday Morning. It's American Crafts. I struggled a little bit with it. I shouldn't have struggled. I don't know why I struggled. I think I will end up liking it for things like this, or my aunt really likes it for washi tape. So I think I'll end up liking it. But right here, I accidentally put it on the wrong side. So then I had to rip it off and redo it. And it was just a little bit too big, I guess, too wide for the ribbon. But you can't really tell because it is a clear tape. So I made it work, and I think I'd do this next. I'm just taping down the edge. I thought it was a little bit crooked, so I tried to peel it up, and in doing so, ripped the background paper a little bit. So I was kind of sad. I thought about putting this love over top of the rip, and it hangs out there for a little bit. I loved this little bow, and I thought it would be perfect kind of over top of the photo. And so since the photo is raised up on foam tape, I had to raise and use some foam tape for the bow as well. So the right side is pretty much done embellishment wise. So the left side I really needed to work on. I had this other really pretty yellow flower, and I moved that love over top to kind of make a cluster, and added this larger butterfly to the left hand side. Raised that up on some foam tape as well, again to just give the layout some more dimension. And then I went through, and some of the Not Just for Boys kit clubs come with sequins, and the colors actually worked quite well with the layout. I knew I wanted to do something simple to kind of embellish the title, and the sequins worked out really nice. So there's kind of a golden yellow, this teal color, which is nice because it is in the one flower, and then the bow, and then a black. So I added some to both sides. I have started using the tacky glue, I think is what it's called, yeah, to glue them down. They originally look white, and in some of the photos I took them right after I completed the layout, and so some of them you might be able to see, the glue through the sequence, but they do dry clear, and so I did decide to continue with the tacky glue there. So the left side I still wasn't completely thrilled with. As you can see on the right hand side, the embellishments go up a little bit more than on the left hand side, and so I did find this little butterfly, and since I included one over there, I decided to do a second. I did add some sequins to each of the clusters. Sorry, sometimes I hold up my layout to kind of see if I think it's done or if it needs more. There was this little kind of bouquet of flowers, and I thought, you know what, I wonder if I could cover up the stems and use that kind of to fill in the space between the bigger butterfly and the smaller one. I am popping that up on some foam tape as well now, and I thought that just finished it off very nicely. So I think that is honestly going to be the end of the layout. I absolutely love how it turned out. I was so nervous starting out using my mother-in-law's photos, but now I am so inspired and I'm having so much fun with this album. So I hope you guys enjoy as well, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.